Canines for Christ Junior Handler Trick Dog Lesson. My name is Christina. I'm a certified trick dog instructor. This is my daughter Hannah.
Hi everybody.
And this is our dog Chloe. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so the trick we're going to learn today is spin. We're going to use a process called luring, which simply means you're going to have a treat in your hand and you're going to guide your dog into the position you want them to be in to complete the trick. So make sure you have a tasty treat ready. If you use a clicker, you're going to want to click when the dog has made one full rotation, or you're going to use your reward marker word. You'll see us using the word yes, and that's when we give the dog the treat, and that's after they've completed their full rotation. All right, so we're going to get the dog up. We're going to say spin. We're going to guide them around. Yes, as soon as they make it all the way back to the beginning, we're going to give them a treat while we click or say yes. Again, we're going to be keeping the treat pretty close to the dog's nose because where the nose goes, the body follows. So we're going to do that again. All right? Spin. Yes. Good job, Chloe. And one more time. Spin. Yes. Very good.
Now once your dog has become pretty successful at being lured close to the nose, you up the ante. Now if you have forgotten since the last video, upping the ante is when you just make it a little bit harder for your dog so that you, as time goes on, you can get to the final trick. Okay, Chloe, come. So if they've gotten really good at the close to the nose luring, you pull up a little bit, spin, yes. And if they're successful at that, you keep upping the ante until you can just click, spin, wave your hand. Now, if you up the ante too quickly, your dog might get confused. At that point, you regress and go back to the last spot at which they were successful, and then try it again.
All right, so something you definitely want to keep in mind is that your dog is either right paw or left paw dominant, just like people are right-handed or left-handed. So it's very important when you're teaching a new trick that can be done in more than one direction or with more than one paw that you teach them those directions. For example, we want to teach them spin, going to the left, and spin, going to the right. Eventually, when you up the ante, you can spin left, very good, or spin right. Yes, very good. So make sure you teach both directions of spin. Okay, so just to review, we're going to start off with the treat close to the dog's nose. We're going to say spin. Yes. Once the dog's made a full rotation, you're going to say yes or use your clicker and give them the treat right away. Remember to have those treats ready so you don't have to fish around for them. As the dog is more and more successful with that, you're going to back your hand away. Yes. And the dog should still follow your hand and give them the treat when they've made that full rotation. Continue to add on distance with your hand until you're simply using a flick of your wrist. That is how you teach your dog to spin.
Thank you for joining us for today's Trick Dog lesson. If you liked it, you can follow us on Facebook and on Instagram at Canines for Christ Junior Handler pages. See you in the next lesson.